Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Matheus Nunes has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ugarte. Foden. Shaw. Here's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Marmoush. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes looking to get on the end of this. Doku. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Haaland. Šeško. Well, that looks a decent ball. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Bruno Fernandes. He won't be happy with that one. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Shaw, and he's managed to get free. Look at the space here. Cherki.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Doku. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Shaw. And De Ligt. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Dalot. He is through here. Wriggles his way through. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal. That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Akanji wins the duel this time. Doku. Half an hour played now. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Lewis. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Doku! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Casemiro. And it's Dallo. He's picked his way through. Doku. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Lovely bit of skill. Bruno Fernandes strokes it back. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Matheus Cunha. Played into space. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. Casemiro. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Doku,
There will be
the most accurate pass. Matheus Cunha, and it's made its way to him. Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
Well, it's been a proper
from talking
derby so far, no
outside
doubt
this
about
stadium.
that. Intense
Thank you very much
and
for your
utterly
cooperation.
captivating. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And back to the goalkeeper. Not the most convincing of passes. Shaw goes on a run down the left wing. Ugarte tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Marmouche. Great vision. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Lewis. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ugarte.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, what has happened? Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Lewis. He's tried one! And again! Good effort first time.
Mateus Nunes cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Goal is still on either side, really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Šeško. Now it's Haaland. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely spread. Oh, some tackle that. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's done well to get that clear. Matheus Cunha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Foden. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Dallo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Here, shot, surely! Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. That pass isn't the best. He's shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Matheus Cunha, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ugarte, over to the left, Matheus Cunha, and it's Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Ugarte, and he's had a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ugarte usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Foden.
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's got away. And here's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch.
Has been indicated.
Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's neat. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
was such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
That today's match day programs
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution in progress.
Into extra time we go. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Stood up well to him there. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the left flank.
That's going in strongly.
And he's there to retrieve it. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last!
The goal scored for Manchester United after 8 minutes in extra time is number
So we
8.
have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Doku. Haaland. Foden. And he's picked out the run. Here's Haaland. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Cherki! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cherki is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Casemiro, that has ended up in no man's land. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Akanji, lays it forward. Defending was strong and firm.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Ugarte. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Half-time, extra time.
And we come to you now with a
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Ugarte. Spread out to the left. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No, he's tried one! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Gives it back. And here's Haaland. Oh, super ball, and a chance! Off the post! And he's heaved it away. Not the most accurate pass. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He can run onto that. There's no flag. Bruno Fernandes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has been cut short. Could be danger here. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
And this is the big chance. And this an opportunity to pull level. Decent chance! Dispatched clinically. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Marmouche is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Šeško is the next to run the gauntlet. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to double their advantage. And that is a scarcely believable miss. And stepping up, the skipper.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. Off the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This then to level matters.
Well, you don't save those. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in. Pick that one out.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Gonzalez gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
I think he's going to be really important for this team, Peter, because he provides a wonderful balance between attack and defence. He's someone the manager can trust to make the right decision out.
Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Pass somewhat off target, not the most accurate pass. And this is Okazaki. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's come to nothing. Out to the right. In with the challenge. Played out to the left flank. Doku. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Okazaki providing an outlet on that bullish header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? Vardiol. Can he get it through? That has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Lewis. And this is Okazaki. Great vision. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Gonzalez picks it up from the goal kick. And Marmouche! Doku. Lewis wins the duel this time. And Vardiol. Nico Gonzalez. Yehi stood up well to him there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Time and again they are repelled. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Haaland tries a shot! Long ball looking to counter. Ruben Diaz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cherki gets a good foot in there. Haaland.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for a runner. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Foden. Well, that pass isn't the best.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji. Probing pass. This ended up in no man's land. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Doku. He's got away. He has a look out. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can they get him away? And he shoots! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
This
stage.
is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Marmouche! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for options for movement. Vardiol could try cutting inside here. He's come in hard. And they've got a throw. A pretty loose pass. Doku is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
pass isn't the best.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Haaland! Oh, he's bustling through here! That has not gone well. Cherki, he's a sharp little ball here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He shifted it to the flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cherki. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Haaland. Ruben Dias. Akanji. Vardiol. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's had it nicked away. Foden powering forward here. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He has found the way through. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's made its way to him. Great chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 10.
A case now of complete control. Lewis. Into the last quarter of an hour. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Haaland. He's tried one! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ortega claims comfortably. Doku. And it's Gonzalez. Cherki.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, there's the clearance. He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, a delicate chip through. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, and the shot! We've got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Is number 10, Erling Haaland.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Knocks it into space. Oh, just skips past it. And Marmouche!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
What a throw in.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Doku. Time added on, 4 minutes. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Lewis. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland tries to play it through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Gonzalez. Cherki, good ball, good take. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško.
Might want to be careful there.
Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good spread. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And the keeper's given it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out to the right. Ahmad. Cross flung in towards the middle. Ortega deals with that, nice and simple. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
A probing pass. Doku has it out wide and in space.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bruno Fernandes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Akanji cuts out the pass. Marmoush. Haaland! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And he passes it long. Menu. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Matheus Cunha. Oh, super ball! Chance! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 30.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And that's gone route one. Menu. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, cracking, but real chance! Superb from Šeško! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Akanji has got himself a free kick. Vardiol. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bruno Fernandes. And Cherki. Half-time getting close now. Tries from a long way out. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Ortega Moreno.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Doku. Pass is just off target. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here! And it's made its way to him. And that has been cleared. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now who's going to be first to this? That's the throw. Cherki.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Ahmad. He's found a way through. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. That could spell trouble. De Ligt. He's and Marmouche! And he's found the net! Right back in the game! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
72,306.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench.
Bullish header! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30, Šeško. Number 5, Maguire. Coming on the field,
Nico Gonzalez.
Number 11,
Nicely weighted ball.
Number 13,
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Menu. Has a look and plays it forward. That has ended up in no man's land. Nico Gonzalez. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. a sudden chance to counter. Casemiro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Doku. Knocks it into space. Look at the... Marmoush! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Marmoush is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. That's going to go a long way. Half an hour gone in the second half. Good chance here! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Back to the keeper it goes. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pass somewhat off target. Now that's well seen too. Marmoush. Menu. Looks a good ball through. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's straight offside. Akanji. He's given it away. Vardiol. Doku. Marmoush looking understandably energised after his goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cherki. Now it's Son Heung-min. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has not gone well.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Haaland puts his... tries from distance. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. This looks promising. Doku! Now, who's going to be first to this? No, it's not getting there. Menu looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.